Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to do a Patreon request from this Patreon right here. Ask us to check out Pagan's Mind. We've done this band, I think, twice, maybe 3 times on the channel. So he asked us to check out Pagan's Mind. The name of the song is Intermission. This is a official live video. The previous times that we've done this band, if I'm not mistaken, I could be a little bit offside here. Just like a toe.
Just a toe offside?
Just a toe offside.
VAR call?
Yeah, probably. Definitely one of those like really like on the limit of being onside. One of those that the referee should really give advantage to the attacker, not to the team that's defending, in my opinion. Because you want more goals. You want more entertainment, right? So I think most of the videos we've done from Pagan's Mind was only audio tracks. So this is a live video. Kind of exciting. Because I'm not going to lie to you, especially when you're getting introduced to a band, just the audio track, sometimes it falls a little flat. I like it more if it's a music video or a live performance. Yeah. I think you interact with...
You kind of get a taste of what they are live.
Yeah, and you get a taste for who they are. You know what I mean? Like, and it's different. There's a reason why there's music videos. If people didn't like music videos, there would be no music videos. So I always prefer, like, especially if it's a band that I don't know well enough, right? I mean, if it's a band like Nightwish, it doesn't really matter if it's... Even those, I still prefer my live videos, yeah. All right, Pagan's Mind, Intermission, Patreon request. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Years away from me, rejoined again. End of the line, I'll be waiting in time by the stars to be reunited with you. Fire of life, intermission in time. In the end, to be reunited with you. I'm waiting here. I'll be waiting. And stay true to who you are. And reach out to the stars. We will follow.
All right, so this band not only has Tony Hawk on guitar, it has Uncle Fester on drums. I was like, wow, these guys keep adding more characters to the band. Like, and for a minute there, I'm not gonna lie, when the song started, I thought Meatloaf was on vocals. So I'm like, wow, this is like an all-star cast. Meatloaf on vocals, Uncle Fester on drums, and Tony Hawk on guitar, and me on bass. Like me, like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
On bass. So wow.
That's an all-star cast.
It's an all-star cast. I was like blown away. I mean, what else are they going to throw at us? What else?
I gotta say though, this is the perfect music video for me. Perfect music video.
Okay.
A little bit of life.
Explain why.
Okay. Nothing will ever compare to an actual live video.
Okay.
With live audio and everything. But when it comes to official music videos, this is my favorite because a little bit of live clips in there, but with the studio sound, and then a little bit of the road trip going around, world
Their tour.
Yeah, and then also like a little bit in the studio stuff. You're combining these three elements, and you're making the perfect music video.
I mean, I don't necessarily. It's not my favorite style for me, but I feel you. I hear you. I think it's fine. Yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy the live. I always like to see videos that have the live clips on the life on the road.
Yeah,
I
really like those type.
I like that too. Funny enough, now for me, because before when we used to watch videos and we see that, especially as a kid when I was your age, watching videos and you see them in the tour bus and whatever, that was always like something that I dream of. Oh, the tour bus! Look at that!
Yeah,
But now
you've been on one of the tour buses.
I've been on several different tour. I've been on so many different tour buses, either to do interviews with the bands or just to hang out. Like I've been there for both, hang out and to do interviews. So for me, it's kind of weird now because I've been there, and some of the stuff that I see, I know it's exactly what goes on during a tour. So it's really interesting.
Oh, the limo.
No, not the limo. I'm talking about like when they're on the tour bus, everybody's sitting on that big sofa. That's exactly how it is, because normally the sofa can only fit like 4 or 5 people, and there's like 16 on the bus, so everybody has to stay in their bunks because there's no room up front for everybody to sit down. So I've been on enough buses now, not for like a road trip, not part of the tour, but just to go in and hang out or do the interviews to see what goes on. And let me tell you guys, and I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus. See what I did there? Under the bus. I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus. I've been on so many. Every single one is a different experience.
And there's no shitting on the bus.
True, but that is true for every bus.
That is the same experience.
That is the staple. That is the staple on every bus. There's no shitting on the bus. But I'm gonna say this: the experience of being on a bus with tour guys when they're on the road is really it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Hanging out backstage before the show and after the show is fun. But when you're on the bus shooting the shit and all sorts of craziness are happening and bottles of rum are rolling down the aisle of the bus and whatever, it's a lot of fun. And I'm not throwing anybody on their bus. I'm not going to say any names, but some tour buses is quite a bit of fun. I miss that. I miss going to the shows, but I miss the hanging out with the guys from the bands, either before the show or after the show, sometimes both. I really miss that aspect of because going to the live show is not just about going to the live show. For me, it's also about hanging out with my friends, you know what I mean? Like seeing the guys that you see once a year when they come to town on a show, take you with me, hang out, take pictures, talk, shoot the shit, go grab some food, whatever. I love that aspect of it. You know, I just really enjoy that. But anyways, I really miss it. I really miss it. The last show for me was Soulfly. And we're getting sidetracked, but I just want to tell this story. I've become really good friends with Max Cavalera since I interviewed him I think it was 2 years ago, when Soulfly released Ritual. He watches our videos whenever we do a Soulfly video or a Nail Bomb video. He always watches our videos, and I get sometimes some feedback and whatever on things that we say in the video and whatnot. So I've become friends with Max, and when Soulfly came to town, he saw me at the show. Was like after the set, he saw me and he came and he gave me a big hug, and he was really sweating, and that was right before this whole COVID quarantine started. And the first thing that came to mind is like, oh, I hope he's not sick. Oh, I hope he's not sick. But it's like, if I'm gonna get it, might as well be from him. Might as well be from him.
I mean, it's like,
because it was funny because his wife was not on that tour when they came to Canada. She was on the tour, but she didn't come to Canada because she was sick. She stayed in Buffalo because she was really sick. So I sent her a message like, oh, I didn't see you at the show. Oh, I'm not feeling well. I'm at the hotel. I'm not feeling. I'm like, oh shit. There's a chance now. Hey, I've been infected by. Hey, but it's like whatever. I'll take it. If I'm gonna get sick by somebody, might as well.
Might as well be Max.
Or anybody of that caliber.
Yeah,
I would say. He's one of my idols growing up. So if I'm gonna get sick, might as well.
It's more like an honor.
Yeah, it's true. But anyways, we're getting sidetracked. Pagan's Mind. We're not here to talk about Soulfly. Pagan's Mind Intermission. Okay, you already said that you liked the video, but now what did you think about the song?
I mean, we're talking about the video. The song and the video match each other. The whole road trip and being funny on the road. It just matches the song.
The song has a lively vibe to it.
Yeah, a very upbeat feel to it, and it's just a fun song.
Okay, so let me ask you about two things specifically that I thought were really outstanding. Let's touch on the vocals first. What did you think of the vocals? Because when he went to the stratosphere, I was like, oh my god, bring that man some more oikos. Because like if he can do that with no oikos, if you give him some more oikos, I mean, we don't need satellites anymore.
He doesn't even eat oikos. He eats like the stuff that like Greek grandmothers make in their house.
Oh, like the homemade oikos?
From the vine.
From the vine. Wow. It's like the homemade
homemade
the moonshine yogurt.
Moonshine yogurt.
Moonshine yogurt. All right. I don't even know if that's a thing. I got to ask Giannis, but definitely. I wasn't. Were you expecting him to go that high? I wasn't, honestly.
I thought he was just gonna keep it like the way he was, because the power metal vocals, but then he kind of risen to the top.
Yeah, that kind of caught me off guard, but it was welcoming. I welcomed that. It was really good. The second thing I want to ask you about is the guitar solo. Tony Hawk's guitar solo.
Tony Hawk's guitar solo. What a guitar solo. I mean, it kind of meshes vocals, going over the top a bit, but still kind of keeping like composure. But it's still ripped.
I love that the camera stayed.
And that's what I was talking about the video. I love that how the camera just kept on his fingers, even on the live one.
Yeah, and to me that's important, because if you're playing that kind of a solo,
I want to see.
I want to see it.
The finger tapping.
I want to see it, because if you show me the drummer while he's playing, like, I don't want to see the drummer.
Is the drummer making the guitar solo?
Yeah, I want to see the finger. It was absolutely mesmerizing. He's an incredible guitar player. Never mind the filthy McNasties on the half pipe. You know what I mean, or you know, whatever other. That's the only one I know. So, anyways, or the 360s or the 720s or whatever the big numbers he does, the spinneroonies, whatever. That's all great. But the guitar playing. By the way, speaking of Tony Hawk, when they were doing the pictures of the tour with the fans, there was a picture, one of the first ones, where he's kind of like kneeling down, like. Man, he really looked like Tony Hawk in that picture. The rest of the stuff he didn't, but in that one, honestly, it looked just like Tony Hawk. from the first pro skateboard video game that came out. Not
The one you have.
Yeah, not the one now. Like from PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Not the... I still have that video game
You still
somewhere.
have it.
Yeah. Not new Tony Hawk. Because now he's driving around tell people to do ollies. Or kickflips. Kickflips. He drives around. Hey, do a kickflip. Have you ever seen those videos on YouTube? He drives around and people with skateboards, he tells them, do a kickflip. And then if they do a kickflip, he gives them a skateboard. Yeah. Tony Hawk. He's a giver. He's a giver. What can I say?
It's like Santa, but...
With skateboards.
With skateboards.
In California.
Yeah.
All right, in a car with no reindeers. So
No
therefore,
reindeers.
nothing like Santa. He has no beard. He's not fat.
The giving. The giving.
Oh, the
part.
giving. The giving. All right. Anyways, Pagan's Mind, great track, great solo. The solo was magnificent. If you don't have time to listen to this whole song, and I don't see how you not have any time, do yourself a favor. Just watch that solo.
Yeah.
It's worth putting that solo on loop and just watching that solo. Absolutely magnificent.
Imagine if Giannis had the Greek yogurt that this guy had.
Oh, the homemade, the moonshine.
The one from the Yayas.
Listen, the what?
Yayas.
Is that grandmother's?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Papu. I learned that. I have Greek friends.
Okay, good for you. All right. So, if Giannis took the moonshine yogurt, we would be able to communicate with aliens.
Yeah.
We don't need satellites anymore. We just need him to transmit the messages, and they'll reach another galaxy. They'll get there. Like, the guy will get there. He'll break the stratosphere. He'll get to another galaxy. Never mind the Milky Way. The Milky Way is not big enough for his range. But this guy's vocals absolutely phenomenal. Like, they were really good. All right, guys, this is it for today. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.